See you guys. Okay, Monday the 8th of November 2021, day 14 of 102 different ways to ride home, and it's supposed to be pouring with rain with a series of rolling thunderstorms, but it's not. So here we are. It is supposed to be fine again tomorrow and then rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we'll have to see how the rest of the week goes. But we had a weekend, and Saturday was an okay sort of a day, a bit slow to get going, but I ended up out at work for a couple of hours recording videos, and I spent the rest of the day editing, so that was Saturday taken care of. And Sunday I did get down to BASILEA herb farm and recorded another video for my other channel, which I'm pretty pleased to say I think went rather well. Hopefully it'll be the beginning of bigger things to come for my other channel. After I'd seen Sarah at BASILEA herb farm, I went to a place called All In Brewing in Banyo, which is the northern suburbs of Brisbane. Unfortunately, I was trying to stay ahead of a rain front that was coming through, and I was also riding my bike, so I couldn't really stop and enjoy the afternoon, but I had two quite pleasurable beers there, and I did bring a 4-pack home, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm looking forward to. Muchly. Here we go, come on mate, speed it up. Fucking around like he's got all the time in the world. Lost my train of thought. I'm gonna try and get in Harris Street again today if I don't get on my wet run and just go home without thinking. Yes, so All In Brewing, it was nice, just a industrial type shed set up, small scale, I suppose they call them micro brewers, but it was nice. And I did get it home and make it home before it rained, which I got 42 mils at home, but it didn't start raining till about 6-7 o'clock, which was rather good. I love night rain. I'll get through this roundabout. Okay, turn right, sure. There we go. So this is Glennie School, one of the private, I think it's Catholic, I don't really know. School's one of the better known private schools in Toowoomba. Don't know how much you can see, it's on your right over there, which is always back to front when you look at this, but it's over there. Quite an attractive school, has the old world turn of the century feel about it, colonial feel I suppose if you like. Big oval, very nice. So in other news today, I had a phone call from the hospital. A few people who do watch this video don't know that I had my entire colon removed about 9 years ago now. I had what is known as ulcerative colitis, and it had turned into pan-ulcerative colitis, which meant that the whole large intestine was inflamed. I think the doctor called it quite angry looking. So it had to go. But ever since then, I've struggled with lethargy or lethargy from iron deficiency, because now without the large intestine, the colon is the guy who soaks up most of the iron for you. So the hospital rang after I'd done a blood test a month or so ago and said, we need you in here for an iron transfusion, which will be happening this Friday. Oh, so that probably cancels this Friday's video, because I'll be going home from the hospital. I won't be going home from work. So yes, I've taken the day off. They need me for about an hour and a half, and then they need me to rest for about 45 minutes after the transfusion, just to make sure I don't start frothing at the mouth and all sorts of weird shit. But hopefully, after about 2 weeks, she said today, I should be feeling a lot better and a lot more energetic, which I look forward to, because I can sometimes I can walk across the road and I've got to stop because I'm tired. It's not much fun at all. Somebody's in a hurry. So that's Friday. And the plan for the coming weekend, this has been on my list of things to do. I'm on Harry Street, by the way. I'm going to turn left here into Clifford Street, and that'll pick up where the way I normally go home. But that was a little slight different way to make 102 ways home. Yeah, Sunday, I think, or Saturday, I'm not real sure, either day. My wife works at Myer, so she works every second weekend. So every other weekend we usually plan to go away somewhere. And my wife doesn't like it that much, but I can't just go away. I need a destination. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, I need to be going somewhere to want to go. So there's a brewery called the Scenic Rim Brewery in the Scenic Rim, which is south east from here, from Toowoomba, but I've got to go almost to Warwick, which is south, and then turn left and head down towards Mount Alford, ALFORD, I think, and that's where the Scenic Rim Brewery is, and Mount Alford is part of the Scenic Rim. And yeah, check them out. It's like I said, it's been on my to-do list for a couple of, well, see, we had COVID, I suppose, so that killed my dreams for a while, but at the moment everything's settled until we open up in December. I'm looking forward to that. And they put a post up on their Instagram page the other day about winning some foodie award. I'll put a link in the description for the Scenic Rim. So we'll go down there, we'll try and get down there about lunchtime and have a couple of beers and try some of their food. Speaking of COVID, I read today I think it was Sydney, a man from the western parts of Sydney, unvaccinated, healthy, 30 years old, and he died from COVID. So I don't care how good you are, if your time's up, your time's up. But that's sad, 30 years old. turn. No, what? Why is he stopping and they're going? So I'm on Russell Street, heading down to Victoria Street, which will pick up Ruffin Street and take me home. There it goes again. Alright, 3 greens. It's a bit like winning a spin on a poker machine with traffic lights. I didn't, oh that's right, I was going to go to the DownsSteam open day on Saturday, but I never made it. I was just too busy making videos. Once I get on a roll, I find it hard to stop. I find it really hard to start, so once I get on a roll, I tend to stay on it. All right. Come on. More on beer. Yes. There's a brewery in Brisbane called Range Brewing Company, something like that. Anyhow, Range Brewing. And I get an email every Friday. They don't have much of a core range. They're always experimenting and releasing limited release beers. And I don't remember the name of it, but it's a sour. So it's a sour, brewed sour beer. 8% with overtones of coconut and something else. But anyhow, it sounded too good not to buy, so I ordered 4 cans, which is going to cost me $52, which is $42 for the cans. They're full 40ml cans, so it's not too bad. And 8% alcohol, so it's not a session beer. But I'm really looking forward to those arriving this week. I don't think I've ever had a bad beer from Range. They are really always fairly exceptional, so I don't mind paying a little bit over just for the pleasure. The sheer unadulterated pleasure, the mouthfeel. I hope I don't build my expectations up too high. But like I say, they've never disappointed. Okay, here comes Gore Street, my home street. And that's just about it done for Monday. Oh, come on, mate. Move into the intersection. Don't sit back here. Come on. Go, fuck yeah. Jesus Christ. Fucking middle-aged white woman. Alright, this is going to be greasy too after a couple of inches of, yep, all over the place, sliding around like a greasy pig. There we go. Alright, a bit of luck if it's not too rainy. I'll see you Wednesday.